Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. How are you all doing? Hope you all are doing great. Oh my goodness, I know I've been a terrible person, I admit it. I know I abandoned you guys last year, but trust me, I'm back with a banger. It's a new year, new resolutions, and I'm going to try being more consistent this year, so don't worry about that, you guys. Okay, I still got you guys. Yeah, so for today's video I am going to be advising you guys how you'll be able to grow your hair in 2025. By the end of this year, like, you'll be having great growth on a budget level. No need to use like expensive products, you get me? Yeah, so let's get into it, and without further ado, please, if you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing down below. In my channel I talk about hair growth ideas, like literally hair growth ideas, glow up tips, and many more to come. So if that's what you're interested with, please consider subscribing down below, and thank you so much for your consideration. So let's talk about the basics. When it comes to hair growth, we all know that we try everything that we can. People are trying everything just to grow out their hair. Like, I'm not trying to be judgmental or anything, but do you know that you can just grow your hair with just simple stuff? You don't need to do too much on your hair. The more you do less leads to more growth in your hair. So I'm just going to be showing you simple procedures how you're going to grow your hair and just be consistent with it. I'm going to be updating you guys like after every 3 months on something I decide we can do together. Yeah. So number one, when it comes to dealing with your hair growth, first of all, you need to understand your hair type. I'll do a video in talking in depth about hair types, hair porosities, but for now, understand your hair types. Yeah, so wait for that video till it comes. So when it comes to once you know your hair types, and you know if you have dry hair, like your hair is dry or not the dry type, you understand me, then you can proceed to now dealing with step 1, which is hair wash routine. So when it comes to dealing with hair wash, like literally you have unbraided your hair, now you want to start your hair growth process. This is what you need to do. When it comes to hair wash routine, pick a routine that works for you. And when it comes to hair wash routine, I can only recommend like two things. Find something that will help boost your hair, like giving it moisture, also helps in growing it out. You can decide to use 2 remedies. Okay, in my channel I only talk about using natural remedies. I don't talk about go buy this product, go buy that. Now I just use a natural product. Then when it comes to using these 2 natural products, you can stick to 2 things: hair masks or natural gels. When it comes to hair masks, you can decide. You can use amla powder to mask your hair, cassia powder to mask your hair, rice hair mask. There's tons and tons. Even egg mask. Literally, egg mask helps boost your hair like in days. Yeah. So all those masks I've talked about, you can check them out in my channel. I have a complete in-depth explanation about those hair masks. And when it comes to natural gels, you might be wondering, what are these natural gels I'm talking about? It's just simple. You can decide to use aloe vera gel, like natural plants aloe vera gel. You can decide even to use like okra gel, or even maybe flaxseed gel. It's just something you put in your hair, let it sit in your hair before you go to wash it. Let it sit in your hair for like 2 hours, then you wash it out. Trust me, once you do that, after washing your hair, your hair will already be at a good start just from the hair wash routine. You haven't even gotten to the part of like making your hair grow. Imagine. Yeah. So please consider doing that. So for the second procedure that you're going to be doing, once you're done with the hair wash routine, your hair is perfectly washed, you're done with those natural gel or the hair mask thing. For me, I prefer mostly using hair mask as opposed to like the natural gels. So this year I'm going to stick by using amla powder as my hair mask for the first 3 months. So if you do want to join me in this, you can start using amla powder before you wash your hair as your hair mask. So when it comes to like protective hairstyle, if you want to do protective hairstyle, you have 2 methods. You can decide cornrows or braids, box braids, or even twists. Those are the only 3 protective hairstyles I can recommend. I've tried only cornrows, and I've also tried braids. And for me, according to my daily activities, I prefer doing this more because it's easy to style them and everything, as opposed to cornrows. Like I don't wear wigs at the moment, so if you know you're a wig person, then cornrows is the right path for you. Maybe someday I'll start wearing wigs, I don't know. Yeah, so for me, I prefer doing braids on my hair. As you can see, just nice simple braids, nothing much, just nice and simple, and they're easy to maintain. I can even refresh them every 2 weeks. And I'm lucky enough to be able to braid my hair locally at a cheaper price. That's why I can even braid my hair 3 times or 4 times a month. If I do decide to unbraid it every week, I unbraid. I'm good to go. I don't spend much on doing my braids. So when it comes to using your protective hairstyles, you have decided I'm going to the cornrows path, or I'm going to the braids part, or even twist. Oh my god, I highly recommend the twist one. It's so beautiful. The only thing about the twist one, doesn't last long. You feel me? Yeah, so you have decided to choose either of these. Now it comes to maintaining your, like, now it comes to the growth part. You've already done your style. Now we need the hair to grow, literally. The only reason we do the braiding stuff is just to not always keep on combing your hair. It's like keeping your hair away. Just keeping away all those works you need to do with it. So you need to find something that works for you, and there's only two things. Number one, find a hair oil that grows your hair. Well, for me, in my channel and in my experience, I've tried everything. When it comes to hair oil, I've tried even like making my own natural hair oil, and they didn't work out for me. So I'm just going to be recommend to you what works for me. And for me, what works for me, I know it's expensive. I know, as I said, I'm on a budget person, but ever since I used this, it worked for me. So for me, I use castor oil, Jamaican black castor oil. I'm trying to hide the price, but it's expensive. Trust me, it's expensive. I'm using Jamaican black castor oil, and ever since I used this, my hair has been growing rapidly. Like every week, literally weekly or 2 weeks, I notice growth. So you can decide to use Jamaican black castor oil or virgin hair fertilizer. You guys don't sleep on that. It's cheap, it's affordable, but that thing grows your hair like no man's business. Hey, virgin hair fertilizer. I love that fertilizer. It's just that I don't prefer using it as much, but for me, I like using the Jamaican black castor oil. So those are the 2 things I can recommend you using when it comes to like scalping your hair and even oiling your strands, but mostly focus on your scalp. So when it comes to hair oil, that's what you need to do. Second, and another thing, before you apply hair oil, please, you can't just go ahead and just apply oil on a dry scalp. No, I'd highly recommend you taking a bottle of water, spray, like dampen your scalp a bit, then now you go with the hair oil. Trust me, your scalp will absorb the oil faster compared to applying it on a dry scalp. You feel me? Yeah. Another thing, now this is the fun part. Find a natural hair remedy that works for you. These herbs, you can decide to use cloves, you can decide to use rosemary, you can decide to use literally a lot. There's a lot of natural hair. What's the name of this thing? Hibiscus water. I haven't done that yet. I'm going to give it a try. Make sure you stay tuned for that. Yeah, but for me, so far so good. The only natural product I can recommend is cloves. I found out cloves grow your hair. The only challenge when it comes to cloves is that it dries out your hair so bad. That's why you need to be oiling your hair weekly. If you do decide not to like stick to oiling, you can do it like every 4 days. But if you do decide to stick to natural hair, like using these natural herbs and all, when it comes to oiling, you can do it weekly or twice a week. So for me, I'm going to stick by using cloves. I prefer cloves as opposed to rosemary. For me, personal reference, I like using the cloves. So you just apply it good in the scalp. I have a great experience with cloves, and I can highly recommend. And there's even onion water. Like there's literally many. But for now, I'm recommending cloves more if you want rapid hair growth. Yeah. So that is all about when it comes to like trying to grow your hair. Okay. Wash your hair after every 2 weeks, like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, because your hair smells. If you use these natural products, your hair smells. So wash your hair even when you're still having the braids on. You feel me? Yeah. But if you feel uncomfortable, you're having growth, and you feel like your hair is messy, you can always refresh them. No one is holding you. You can always say it's now 1 month down and you want to now unbraid your hair. When it comes to unbraiding your hair, you just don't, okay, normally people just go direct and just unbraid their hair, right? But you know, when you just unbraid your hair like that, you're going to like, like have a lot of breakage because your hair is dry and all. Now what I came to realize, when you have growth, you know, you'll be having growth, like you'll see your strands, and in between, from this between the scalp and the where the three lines, the three whatever begins, you'll notice growth. And we don't want to have a lot of breakage because the growth area is so sensitive, and our hair can cut out, you feel me? So when it comes to unbraiding, find a natural remedy that can help you in unbraiding. When it comes to that, I recommend two things. You can use okra gel, or you can use aloe vera gel. For me, I highly prefer okra gel. I don't know, yeah, I tried all of them and I liked okra gel more. So you can check my video out in my channel. The link will be in the description on how to make your okra gel, just everything about it, you feel me? Just everything about it. Once you're done with the unbraiding part, you repeat the same procedure. You go to the same wash routine. If you do decide to do before wash, but for me, wash routine, I prefer soaking my hair with aloe vera as opposed to okra. You do washing routine, you do the wash routine again, go back to braiding, go back to maintaining the braids and making it growth and braid. Those are the 4 procedures you're going to follow in growing your hair this 2025. Trust me, it's that simple. It's that simple. And here's an additional part. If you do decide not to braid your hair, like you're someone who's busy, your hair, you just need to like comb your hair and all, you can do hot oil treatments, you guys. You can do hot oil treatments if you can't braid your hair. So when it comes to hot oil treatments, you know, just use those nice natural, those nice strong oils like castor oil, black seed oil, several. I have a video in my channel where I talked about hot oil treatment in depth. Go check that out. Yeah, so you just need to follow those 5 procedures. I can say 4, but let's say 5 if someone does decide not to braid their hair. Imagine with those simple steps and your hair will grow like voila, your hair will grow, you guys. I know, you know, hair growth is not always only about like genetics or whatsoever. Hair grows. We have good hair. Everyone has good hair. So please be patient, trust the process, and trust me, you're going to be having the best hair growth ever. I'm going to be updating you guys here and there. Also, you can comment down below if you're also going to try being consistent this year, because guys, it's time we grow our hair. Like, I'm so grateful I came from afar. Like when it comes to hair growth, it hasn't been easy for me. I have slow growing hair. My hair doesn't grow super fast, and yeah, I'm loving the process. I'm almost there. I believe myself, I'm almost there. So if you do consider following all these 4 procedures or 5 procedures, make sure you comment down below. I'll be so grateful. I'll be like, wow, you listened to me, you trusted what I said, and you're actually going to be doing those steps. I'm so grateful. I'll be so grateful. Make sure you comment down below. So without further ado, guys, make sure you take good care of yourself this coming 2025. Don't lose hope in anything. It's just the beginning. You haven't even reached the middle. You haven't even reached the end of the year. You don't know what's planned for you. So just be optimistic, just be positive, and you'll have the best 2025 ever. I'm wishing you guys the best year ever. I'll see you guys in my next coming video. Please consider subscribing down below. Don't you guys, it's time, it's just time you guys hype me up, you know, you feel me? Yeah, so please consider subscribing down below. Thank you so much for your time, and thank you so much for your consideration for subscribing in my channel, and I'll see you guys in my next coming videos. And always remember that good things take time, and trust the process. Bye bye guys, take good care of yourselves.